Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, where we started off the chapter which will end the game, with King Ashnard in front of us. We start to bust through this ton of troops with the Faithful Six, as we've called them, the six we want to level up. So with that said, we'll move Volk to the side over here, and see what happens next. As turn one begins, will the enemies start charging us? Oh, you can pretty much guarantee that by the look of it. And so the battles begin. Of course, we need Rolf to be hitting as many turns as he can on enemies, and getting as much experience as he can. As Tornado misses, because Rolf's amazing. It's not like anyone's going to kill him, is it? So he gets 26 experience. To be honest, the likelihood of Rolf capping, I'd say, is very, very low. But we'll see what we can do as Oscar takes to battle. The problem is, I've got a theory where I want to heal people up to get levels on people. And that's not going to happen at this rate, is it? Because they're just dodging. And so the Swordmasters come. More to the point, the most problematic one is Mr. Dragon. The Lagoos are charging too, which means we've got to play defensively still by the look of it. Having one person fight all that isn't actually as easy as we first thought. Yes. They're really moving in. Ike! I don't like these odds. I think it likely that we may take a lot of casualties. What do you think of pulling in one of the other commanders to lend us a hand? Tiban, Nasala, or Gifka? Well, Tiban's amazing, but I kind of want to see Nasala in there, to be honest. He's got ranged attack. Or don't call. Yeah, don't take my experience, basically. I think we're fine. I think Ike's got this. I see. Alright then. It's up to you after all. Move cautiously. Any lapses in concentration could cost us dearly. You guys probably wanted me to call someone then, but I'm kind of like, no, we don't really need anyone. Right, so how do we play this? The problem is that this dragon can get in on multiple people here. We don't want him to. Right, apart from that, we've got the Oscar Lance, which can hit for a bit. Of course, at this point in time, someone with Elwyn can take pretty much everyone down. Tornado even better. What is the kind of damage this guy can do to us? Well, 36 damage, but with a hit rating so low, it's ridiculous. So one way I could do this is to play a game of blockers. It's a fun game. 14 damage there. Or I could slay one with Ragnell and wait a turn. That's always a possibility too. Of course, it's got its ranged attack. Now, let's do it this way. We've got the... That's only a range 1... Oh no, it's range 1 or 2. So at 2 range, how much damage would you do to Soren? 31 with a critical chance. So what we need to do is, if we stay here, and we take this kill as Oscar's, with the Oscar Lance in hand, dodging everything because their supports just make them dodge, dodge, dodge. We'll move Ike to here because, to be honest, he's going to attack Oscar. He's not going to attack Ike. And if he's got range 1 or 2, he's going to attack from range as well. We'll stay out of range of the dragon. And then you, Soren, can easily take out this guy with the tornado. The Elwind is possible as well, but I kind of want to see the tornado in action with Soren. Will he crit? Will he proc vantage? You bet it. So the guy wouldn't even get to reply anyway, as the tornado keeps fluffing around the place. To be honest, getting an A rank in his weapon thing doesn't really boost his damage that much. The tomes themselves don't really go up so much in a high scale, which is a bit of a weird one, of course. But right, we dealt with that. And that's the middle done, and the boss blocked off. Can't get round to hit Soren. Soren hopeful to finish the fight off there. But we need to deal with these guys. And I don't think I can leave Mia completely in the middle of all that, because let's just test. Well, to be honest, they haven't got the big hit chances on her, but it's just a problem overall of them doing ridiculous amount of damages afterwards. That's for sure. So, we could play it on the Mia's so good she'll just dodge everything card. Or we could play it as rescue her and take her away a little bit. That works as well, to be honest. Let's go with the killing edge. We're going for some criticals. We've got a 55% crit chance, where enemies can't hit us back. Easily taken out. So now, the other thing we can do, of course, is the retreat strategy of getting back as far as we can. So, for example, we could rescue and go back far. Well, I think Mia could take that. Why am I just believing her that she could just dodge everyone, defeat everyone? They have very high levels of strength. It's not mathematically good. No, we're going to have to take her out of there. So your movement is 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd have to leave someone in range kinda with her. So if I rescue you, pull you out of range. This is the interesting little bits of plays here. Take that, drop Mia here. That takes her out of range of the Lagoos. As you can see, range has been modified yet again. And they will be coming to fight Mia. 2 horsemen and then 2 Lagoos. A little bit of rejigging has led her onto the right target. This side, however, is a lot more troublesome. Rolf can just basically stand there and take a lot of that damage anyway. But we kind of want to be dealing some damage to them at the moment. And we can't really test what these guys' defenses or strength will do against his defense as a whole. Well, I think, to be honest, none of them would be doing too much damage. So we can get in there and go with the Brave Bow or the Rolf Cannon. Oh, Rolf Cannon can't straight kill them. Let's just go Brave then. We're very brave. Mainly because we know he'll crit. There's also a chance for us to get some experience there on Mist, because what we could do is get her in and out with her movement speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a risk, actually. So let's take that range. Take you off. Check where you can go to. Move Nasir to here. And then move them all back. It's all your job now, Rolf. There is supposedly someone I can heal. No, it's the Ashera staff that we've got equipped on Mist that can heal the whole battlefield. It's a weird way of playing. But we've got ourselves a secondary objective. So, Oscar attacked from range as we expected. I am Bryce, General of Dane! That's good for you. You hit Oscar, which means Soren can heal. That's all fine. Or even miss can if we want him to. And in comes the dragon. Right then. So Mia gets to attack first, but unfortunately the Killing Edge didn't proc with a critical the first time. She dodged straight away. To be honest, I expected if we left her in the bush, she probably would have taken out all 4 of those. Probably not even got a scratch on her. Of course, there was always that off chance. Why are you not criticaling when I give you the ability to... Second attack critical? It's like she doesn't even... She wants to use all the weapon charges. It's going to be out the Killing Edge. Hopefully she'll level up in her swords and then we can move over the weapon that's currently stored on Ike for him. That would be quite nice. Right, the interesting thing here though is we're obviously going to have to use Mist to attack here because... We're going to be stuck here a long time trying to take out these 3 Lagoos with Rolf. But he keeps getting that 1 experience. The only problem is he's a little bit trapped. Yes, 3 experience has been gained. Exactly what he needs. And Lagoos move into good position. Oh, do you know what would have been good right now? Racing. Maybe I should have brought him in. As we're going to have to move some of the experience onto someone else here. The dragon keeps on moving in, so 2 dragons about to reach us. Not exactly the best scenario, but we can deal. Right, this is a Silver Axe guy coming. No extra weaponry. If we can put... Oh, we can't. That's a shame. I wanted to put him in kind of like range. Right, so the Killing Edge would do that much. The Goose Slayer would do 16. The Master Sword would do 16 with a higher critical and a higher hit rate than the Goose Slayer. Oh no, same critical. Let's go for it. You're supposed to critical. You're a Sword Master. Well, you're leveled up, but you're not going to get these Lagoos' experience at this point in time. Right, 17, 16, 12. Some extra defense gain. Not bad. Well, obviously we need to heal you right now. And that was the stronger of the 2. They didn't have a crit chance on you, so what we could do is move them completely out of range again. Use Physic, heal at Mia. Leave her there. Escape with the rest. It's a strategy. Especially because it looks like more people need help in the middle. But the other guys are being forced back. Neff, I really wish I had enough experience on this map, but to be honest, I think I'm going to be cutting it close. So that's that side. Now, Rolf, in the meantime, is having tons of fun over here. Let's see what else we can do. Right, so we got the Sonic Sword here, which can do 25 damage to someone, now that we've got it available to be used. However, we can also use that from range, so we didn't have to get that close. So 25 damage there on a feral one. Marcia could come in and knock someone down a little bit, so that's not a bad option. Or Titania. With a Titanator. But to be honest, it's probably better for Marcia to go in. It seems their overall speed is that they can kind of survive a lot. So use Marcia to try and knock down some of the HP value there. Let Mist get the finishing blow. It depends who Ike wants to go on here. Oh, I mean, Rolf. Rolf can and can't finish him off in one after all. Now, I want to see how much these guys can do damage to me. 17 and 19. Not so much of a hit chance. 25 for a hit there. And if I go up close with the Mist Blade, 9. It's all the same, I kind of... Is there any higher accuracy rating for the Sonic Sword at close? No. Time to use it from range and hope it hits. Just casts it like a spell and takes down a Lagoose. Right, 29 experience from that exchange. I guess the more dangerous one would be you for the crit chance. So I guess we look to take down Mr. Sword Guy here. Critical! Super Vantage critical! Adept critical, whatever it is. Rolf gets nearer to that first level. Weapon level up, which is to weapon level S. He can now use the double bow, which is basically an extremely long-range longbow. Not that bad. Right, apart from that, we can't get anyone else in, but to be honest, everyone should survive. Even Marcia here is not that bad off. So it won't be too bad for us. Oh, we could put someone in who can't defend, of course. But has a high defense. That usually works out quite well for us, doesn't it? So then it's about dealing with the main plot line of the boss over here. Right. So I guess what we're looking at is doing a Ragnell burst and taking him down as much as possible from range. So, you're the enemy general, eh? You're much younger than I had imagined. My age matters not. The palace will be ours this day. You will not relinquish it so easily. Allow me to introduce myself as befits a warrior. I am Bryce of Dane. And I'm Ike of the Grill Mercenaries. Now, let us begin. This is where I wonder if we could recruit this guy. He doesn't seem too bad after all. He seems kind of misplaced. He's got a speed wing as a drop, though. To be honest, he seems to support Dane no matter what, so I'd imagine it's more on the line of, I have to kill him. I have to end it. So, apart from that, we need to see how much damage Oscar would take from a dragon, which is 19 with a hit chance that isn't so high. How much damage would you take from this guy? Well, you could finish him off with the Oscar Lance, it seems. It is a distinct possibility. But we could also get in with Sovereign here. And deal a nice little blow. That's for sure. The only problem comes the movement afterwards. So, for example, Elwyn would take the boss down here. We don't want to let Oscar be in range of 2 of these hits, so I guess Oscar should take this. Indeed he should. Let's go at it. Silver Lance times 2, Oscar Lance. Let's use the Oscar Lance just for the extra hit chance. We need the boss to go down. Farewell to you. Sorry about your luck. Oh, your luck's good. And so we survived another round. That's not so good for us, but Oscar gains the extra experience, skill and speed there. Okay. That changes it a lot. From here then, we're going to have to cast a physic. And then worry about what's going to happen at the turn's end. That's for sure. Running away to heal, that makes sense. A healer's moving into position to heal him. Well, I guess, to be honest, he's just given experience to my party and got some extra healing, so that's not actually bad. Dragons, however, are bad. Especially when you can't do much back unless you're holding a Lagoose Lance, but you get 14 experience for combat. Maybe the other dragon will move into range of Ike. And to be honest, he went for Rolf, because of course Rolf is a non-attack backable target. But Rolf can't be attacked because he's Rolf. He's the archer who's just immense at close range in terms of dodging. He's just like, well, if I had a sword as well, you'd be completely screwed. And so comes the attack on Mia. No critical. Hit. But remember, she can survive this onslaught from both these Lagoos. Another physic after that is what we're going to have to do, however. That's what we wanted! You're Swordmaster, act like one! And so she did in the end. And so it seems that's activated more enemies to move in. And the seer to become a dragon! Right then, so with Bryce being all tetchy over there, and us unable to reach him yet again, he'll probably get healed for another turn rather than attacking, and we've got the dragons to deal with! We've got these guys over here to deal with. I wonder, to be honest, if a lovely Sonic Sword ×2 could easily take him out. It can indeed. So to be honest, between Rolf and Mist, this side isn't a bother anymore. This side is sorted. No problemo, but join me next time for more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance as we continue on. Bye-bye.